Hey everyone, this is Sunglass Rob from SportRx, and I'm here with Shane Finn from Ireland. 24 marathon in 24 days.
What is up?
That was a big accomplishment.
That was a fun time.
And now you're going for another major event.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to ultra bike and ultra run across the USA. It's going to take me 36 days, and I'm hoping to raise a €250,000. I don't know, that's a lot of dollars too. So for a spina bifida charity back home in Ireland. So wow. It's going to be good fun.
That's pretty amazing. So you've obviously trained for many a marathon.
Sure.
And now you've been training for this ultra, I don't even know what to call this event.
It's just an adventure, I think that's what we can call it. Yeah, sure.
And a big part of getting through these major endurance events is staying injury-free.
Yeah.
And I know you have some tips on how to remain injury-free while training for a marathon. So
sure.
Why don't you take it away and let us know what some of your pro tips are?
Yeah, of course. Coming into something like this, for me, the most important thing, I can have the best kit, I can have the best shoes, I can have the best eyewear, but if I'm not injury free, I'm in trouble.
Yeah.
So staying injury free, I think, is the real key to any kind of endurance performance. Again, I've been lucky to put some of these tips I'm about to share in place over the last kind of 2.5 years. And I literally, touch wood, I haven't been injured in about 2.5 years for all the crazy stuff I do. So again, I guess some of the stuff I'm going to share is quite simple. The number one thing I would be recommending for people to do is don't be afraid to take a day off. I mean, we live in this world where it's, you have to push hard every day, go hard. That's a little bit silly. You don't have to push hard every day. If you do, great, good for you, but you're going to get burnt out and you're going to get injured.
I think that's the hardest part for the type of person who's prone to endurance sports and an endurance athlete is to know when to back off, because we're ready to, we're motivated people, right?
Sure.
So it's really hard to the mentality of, you're only healing when you're resting.
Yep,
but
exactly.
It's true.
I mean, it's the thing, we have apps, we have all this kind of stuff now to tell us that we're ready to train. You can use all these gadgets and monitors, but unless you actually kind of teach your body to learn whether you're good to go or not to go, I think that's something that if an endurance athlete or somebody even starting out could learn that, it's an invaluable skill for them to have. The second thing, and I kind of fell across this second point, was back in kind of 2014, 2015, I was running humongous volume every week, and I started to get little niggles and injuries and stuff like that, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna have to keep training but doing it in a different way. So I started to bike, and then I got into Ironman. I was like, oh wow, so now I'm cross training, I'm doing 3 different sports, but I'm actually fitter and I'm not getting injured. I was like, this is really interesting. So what I started to do was I started to bike more, run more, cross train more, hit the gym more, and next thing, my running started to get better because I had this consistent base. I wasn't doing the same thing all the time. I wasn't one-dimensional anymore. So the next thing I would recommend people to do is to cross-train. So it could be, I'm not saying you have to go to the gym lifting crazy weights. You could, if you're a runner, you could go do a spin class once a week. You could add in some yoga, take out a short run and do a yoga session that's going to benefit you long-term. So that's the second thing I recommend, is for people to cross-train and train in different ways.
That one actually sounds fun.
It is, it is fun. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's good to challenge yourself in different ways, because as endurance athletes, we can become very one-dimensional. Yeah. And my goal is to not be that. So I want to be a good biker. I want to be able to swim well. I want to be able to train in the gym, but also want to be able to run for hours. And that I've kind of started to kind of mold myself in that way now, which is pretty cool. The next thing I think really, and it's really, really important, is recovery. And again, it's another skill that you need to learn and you need to teach yourself, is how to recover. So we're all very good at going out and doing the work, but sometimes people, the minute they finish the run, that's it, it's over. But that kind of hour to 2 hours after you finish a run and the rest of the day is actually quite important to how you recover and how you can perform the next day. So recovery is really important. So you're fueling your body with really, really good natural sources of food, getting plenty of protein in after a run, topping back up on your carbohydrate intake, and just keeping everything really clean. So again, we've been marketed to, we've been told that we need this, we need that after a run. This person's eating this person's eating that. I just keep it really simple. Eat really good food after training, nourish your body back to where it was, and it'll help you build back up, repair your muscle tissue so that you can go again. the last thing I recommend, and again, it's not a cool gadget or it's not a cool system, it's sleep. You gotta sleep a little bit more. For what we're doing, it takes a lot out of your body. I can run, but I can sleep. I can sleep marathons too. So I think that's really important. It helps me recover more. I mean, there's no supplement or there's no gadget or no device that's actually going to outwork sleep. So I think that's the next thing is the next most important thing really is sleep. And because the world that we live in now, we're all so busy, we're often cutting away sleep and we're looking for something else to add in to catch up with our sleep, and that's not kind of how it works. So I guess it goes back to a little bit from our time management video too. There's a fine line between waking up early to go train, but are you sacrificing sleep? So I think that's it's an interesting, I guess maybe it's another topic to talk about too.
We got to close the YouTube and go take a nap or go take a run.
I mean, I take naps. I'm an expert napper too.
I'm a big fan of napping.
So like I said, don't be afraid to take days off. Cross train your body in many different ways. Make sure you're getting after your recovery. I think that's really important. Train hard, but recover harder. That's a good saying that I use quite a lot. Keep your nutrition clean and simple, and get a little bit more sleep, and you'll be set.
Those are some pro tips for how to remain injury-free while training for a marathon. We'd love to hear your feedback. Put it down in the comments section. If you have any questions on eyewear at all, we also do that here at SportRx. You can always email info@sportrx.com. We'd love for you to subscribe to the channel, and please give this video a thumbs up. Later.
Thanks, guys.